If you've been researching Northwest Louisiana, you've probably seen a lot of mixed opinions online. Some people absolutely love it here, and others will tell you to stay away. So which one is true? Well, after living in this area for almost 40 years and helping people relocate here as a local realtor, I can tell you the answer isn't nearly as simple as yes or no. Hi, my name is Jen Gamble, and I am a local realtor here in Northwest Louisiana, and I have called this area home for over 40 years. If you're looking to move to the Shreveport-Bossier area, you can find all of my contact information in the description below. So let's get started. It really depends on what you are looking for. So today I want to walk you through the real pros, the real cons, and who I honestly think Shreveport is and isn't a great fit for. Okay, here we go. The first thing that I always tell people is that Shreveport is probably not what you picture if you've never been here before. Some people imagine a tiny rural town. I know that I did before I moved here. Others imagine a big city. The truth is, it's kind of somewhere in the middle. Shreveport and Bossier City sit right next to each other. They are sister cities, and together they make up a metro area with a little over 390,000 people. So you have plenty of restaurants, shopping, healthcare, entertainment, and things to do. But you don't have that constant traffic and congestion that you're going to find in places like Dallas or Houston. For a lot of people, that's actually one of the biggest selling points. They don't want the traffic and the hassle. So let's start with what I think is the biggest advantage: affordability. If you're moving from somewhere like Texas, Colorado, Arizona, Florida, California, you're probably going to be pleasantly surprised. Your money stretches a lot farther here. Instead of spending $600,000 or $700,000 on a modest home, that same budget here can often buy a much larger home with mature trees and a larger yard and be in an established neighborhood. Now, every neighborhood is different and home prices do vary, but compared to many parts of the country, housing here is still very affordable. That lower cost of living doesn't just apply to housing either. Many everyday expenses, from dining out to entertainment, can also be easier on the budget than in larger metro areas. For a lot of families, that's a huge quality of life improvement. Another thing that people don't expect: traffic, or honestly, the lack of it. Now, before someone from Shreveport or Bossier starts commenting and says, "What about Uri Drive at 5 o'clock?" or "What about Airline Drive?" or Benton Road? Yes, we absolutely do have traffic, but if you've lived in Dallas or Houston or Atlanta or Phoenix or Nashville, our traffic is a joke. You'll probably laugh at what we call traffic. Most places in town are 20 to 25 minutes away, sometimes 30. So even crossing from one side of town to the other is usually not a major event. That means less time commuting and more time actually living your life. Okay, now let's talk about the food. This is Louisiana, and food is serious business here. So whether you're craving Cajun food, barbecue, seafood, Southern comfort food, or locally owned restaurants, you're going to find a lot of really great places here. And while we do have national chains, one of my favorite things is how many local restaurants that people have become loyal to. You'll quickly start hearing the same restaurant recommendations from everyone you meet. In fact, if you've got questions, leave them for me and I'll give you some of my favorites. Honestly, most of them are worth trying. People also ask me all the time, is there enough to do? Well, that depends. And I actually think this surprises people the most. We do have festivals throughout the year, live music, casinos, we have local breweries, farmers markets in both Shreveport and Bossier, golf courses, beautiful lakes nearby for boating and fishing, some with neighborhoods on them, walking trails, parks, and We're only about 3 hours from Dallas if you're looking for a weekend concert or a professional sports game or major shopping. So while we don't have every attraction that comes with living in a giant city, we're also close enough to enjoy those things whenever we want to. Now, let's talk about families. One thing I really appreciate about this area is the sense of community that it has. Kids stay involved in sports, dance, gymnastics, church, lots of activities, school events, and there are neighborhoods where people still know each other. Even after they've moved, people stay close, people wave, neighbors help neighbors. Now, obviously, every neighborhood is a little different, but that's something that many people relocating here tell me that they notice pretty quickly, and that's the friendliness that they encounter here. Now, we can't have an honest conversation about living in the Shreveport area without talking about crime. This is usually the number one question I get, and I think it's important to answer it honestly. Yes, Shreveport does have crime. Crime does exist here, but here's what I also explain when anyone asks that. Shreveport is not just one neighborhood. It's not just one experience. And just like Dallas and Houston, Atlanta, or really any other city, some areas experience significantly more crime than others. It's where you choose to live, and it's also where you choose to spend your time that makes a tremendous difference in your day-to-day experience. One of the biggest mistakes that I see people make is reading one headline and assuming it represents the entire city. Honestly, it doesn't. That's one of the reasons that working with someone who knows the area can be so valuable. I can help explain the character of different neighborhoods, the commute times you might encounter, the amenities, and what might fit your lifestyle while leaving the decision about what's right for you in your hands. Another thing to think about, the weather. Yes, the summers in Louisiana are very hot, and I mean crazy hot and humid. So if you're moving somewhere and you're used to dry heat, this humidity is definitely going to take some time to get used to. The good news is we also get mild winters, so snow here is extremely rare. We might get the occasional ice storm, but you'll also get to enjoy a much larger outdoor season than many other parts of the country. So, if you think Shreveport is perfect for outdoor activities, you are correct. It's also a great fit for someone who wants more house for their money, or someone who values shorter commute times, someone who wants a slower pace than a major metro area, or someone who enjoys being part of a community. Also, if someone who's relocating for work, whether that's healthcare, education, or the military or manufacturing, or actually one of the many industries that are locating here, Shreveport is a great place to live. Here's who may not love it. If you're looking for a huge downtown lifestyle or a professional sports venue or nightlife every single night of the week, our city is not going to be that city. You may find yourself wanting more, and that's okay. Every city has strengths and every city has weaknesses. The goal isn't finding the perfect city, it's finding the city that's the best fit for you, whether that be Shreveport or Bossier or one of the outlying areas. And that's exactly why I enjoy helping people relocate here. No two buyers are looking for the exact same thing. Some people want acreage, some people want a golf community, some people want to be close to Barksdale Air Force Base, some people want to live on the water, whether that's Cross Lake or one of the neighborhood lakes. Some people want a newer subdivision, or others want historic neighborhoods with mature trees and character. There really is a wide variety of options here in Northwest Louisiana. So, is Shreveport a good place to live? That's what we really want to know too. So for a lot of people, absolutely. For everyone, probably not. And I think that's the most honest answer that I can give. It really depends on what you're looking for. So if you're considering moving to the Shreveport-Bossier area and you have questions about neighborhoods, housing, cost of living, or just what day-to-day life is really like, I would love to help. Leave your questions in the comments or reach out using the information in the description box below. You can reach me by any of that. And if you're thinking about moving to Northwest Louisiana, don't forget to subscribe, because every week I make videos that help you decide whether this area is the right place for you and your family. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.